how we find the next term in an arithmetic sequence. Now, this is usually a two-tier thing. In other words, there are many ways of doing it, but I'm just going to show you how to do it the most simplest way, whereby you don't have to get worked up. So I'm just going to write down an arithmetic sequence: 23, 20, 17, 14. Now, if they asked me to generate the next two terms in this sequence, I am now going to rewrite the sequence because I need space. 23, 20, 17, 14. Now, if I say 20 minus 23, I am going to get minus 3. If I say 17 minus 20, I am also going to get negative 3. Which means that if I also say 14 minus 17, I will get negative 3. So we are subtracting in this direction. We don't subtract from left to right, but we subtract the number from at the left from the number at the right. Okay, so now that we have said that, we know that there is a number here, which by when we subtract, it's going to give us negative 3. How do we get this number? So obviously, if I want this number, I'm going to say, what is 14 plus negative 3? So I'm sort of like adding going forward to say 14 plus this number, which was constant. Notice how we've got a constant difference throughout. So obviously, I expect this to be a negative 3. So I know that if I want the next term, I add the common difference. So 14 plus negative 3, 14 plus negative 3. I work that out on my calculator and I will get 11. So this is the first term that they want. Now I need the second term because I said the next two terms, and we are going to now say, okay, fine, I'm generating the next two terms. There is also a negative 3 there, and then you say 11 plus negative 3, and you get 8. So the next two terms in this particular case are going to be 11 and 8. So it's not a very difficult concept. Sometimes you just need to think in a simple way so that you don't have to worry yourself. So once we've established that the next two terms, we can then go ahead. We can try another question just while up time. 6, 11, 16, 21. So if I want the common difference here, I'll say 11 minus 6 will give me 5. 16 minus 11 will also give me 5. 21 minus 16 will give me 5. So this is definitely an arithmetic sequence because I am getting the same common difference, which is 5, 5, 5. You can see I'm going to go. So obviously, if I draw my t going to the next function there, this would have to be 5. So I know that 21, so you see, 6 plus 5 is 21. 11 plus 5 is 16. And 6 plus 5 is 11. So therefore, 21 plus 5 is going to give me 26. So that's my next term. And obviously, I'm going to draw my t again there and put a 5. And 26 plus 5 gives me 31. So my next two terms in this case are going to be 26 and 31. Be careful, you should always write down the next two terms. Don't just leave it on the diagram. I know it is very simple, but sometimes you need to write your answer down.